built shortly after the hall, and when they drew up the contract for the building, the person building it had to buy the bricks from Thomas Edgerton. So he ordered the stable to be built, but stipulated they buy the bricks from him. And the bricks would, in those days, would be made fairly locally. The field down there, the wardens referred to as Brickfield, which is probably where they were made. So they set up little ovens and baked the bricks on site.
This is a lovely view of Heaton Hall. But you have a lot of links with it, don't you?
Yes.
Because you're a member of the, is it Friends of Heaton Hall?
Since it began in 2000. It's south facing, so you just get this beautiful sunlit facade there on a nice day.
So this is an observatory, or used to be?
Well, no. It's thought it, just because the first Earl bought a telescope and was interested in it, it's thought he may have used it as an observatory.
Right.
But otherwise it's just a summer house. There's a little...
Here we are.
Smile.
You could do.
It just seems strange to have a grand entrance tucked away in a little corner. It's not usual. These are grand and imposing to the road. It's because the road was diverted. Children's nursery now.
It is.
We're on Old Hall Lane. This, further up here, but now buried under the motorway, was where the original Heaton Hall was, that existed before the 1680s. I used to live on the doorstep, and it was just something to do that was with my interest, which is history and historical research. You can tell by the function of the leaves.
Oh, yeah. It's a giveaway. Yeah. Look at this lot.
A carpet of leaves all the way.
It is.
I'd forgotten just how noisy it was walking alongside the motorway.
Oh, it is, isn't it? It's the motorway.
I don't want to get a nice shot, but there's underneath that tree 2 chestnut horses.
Oh yes, I can just see them. Well, it'll be interesting to see where we are, won't it?
Right, we've come out, we parked at the house, we came down to the bottom, we followed Old Hall Road up, crossed over, followed it up to here, there's the cottages there, and now we're just on the way up to Simister, round this way, back to there, and then follow this way back.
Simister, or rather Simister. What is it you just picked up on?
It's half the Union Jack. You put a flag up which is half
Union
Jack.
Isn't that lovely?
And half the Ukrainian flag.
How respectful. Very nice gesture.
the cat on the car.
Oh yes, he's making the most of a comfortable position, isn't it? Hello? I think I'm doing a very shaky video of you. This is Lady Wilton.
Lady Wilton. The family were very much into charitable works, and particularly educational facilities. They had way back, they had a little school on the edge of Heaton Park, and men's reading rooms. And out here at Simister, 1850.
Gosh, that's a way back, isn't it?
And the bird box. I think this is where we're out into the...
That motorway is very noisy, isn't it? Did you say it was the M60?
It's the M62.
62. And it's such a lovely rural area. It really spoils it, doesn't it?
I remember driving along it once a few years back, probably in the winter months, maybe this sort of. And these fields were awash with field fares, a huge flock of field fares. You just sort of see all the birds all scattered around the field, looking for food as I was driving past. Dressed in red, and quite a few have a little flag with poppies on it. So a lot of motorcyclist groups do raise money like that.
I've never heard of it before.
They do a lot of charity works on these, what do you think of Hell's Angels and so on? I mean, they're not Hell's Angels.
No.
You see this field here?
What about it?
I would say that was a sweet corn field. I think they grow a lot of it round here for crops. And then I found that a dried up husk of sweet corn, so it definitely is, yeah.
Yeah.
I've forgotten how noisy it was, but it's enjoyable. Flowering at this time of year.
What's it?
You know, the mild weather we're having, it's just disrupting nature and kidding it into doing things. Just the top of them, it looks like beehives.
Beehives?
Yeah, just over there.
Good grief.
Face value. It means that someone around here has a pet fox.
Oh,
but I think it's a polite way of saying something else.
Fox for sake.
Slow down for fox's sake.
Ah. Talk about a dual message. That certainly says a lot. Called?
Bowlee. We're getting to
Bowlee.
This area is coming up to is Bowlee.
Right. Well, this is the place to be. You look so contented.
Well, nights in November can you sit out in the sunshine?
I know.
Since you don't want to go back the same way down to that bridge, then we'll walk along the road to there and come down the track to this place here and then come through the fields back into Heaton Park.
Oh, that should be very nice.
So about a mile and a half.
What is it this is about?
All that land we've walked on basically, that goes into build on it. Literally everywhere we walked. There are a lot more buses and things on it. It's never a lot more,
Is it?
Post office, transport to do now is turn down this road here. It's the bridleway. It joins up with Old Hall Lane.
Right.
But when the park was extended in the past, this road went through the park and he deviated it round it.
Right.
And it's had to be deviated. So anyway, we'll go down here
Right,
now.
okay.
Yep. Okay. So go back to the 1990s when I was living around here. You could drive vehicles all the way up, but quite often stolen cars were driven down here and burnt out.
Really?
So they put bollards at that end.
Ah, yeah.
And then
I remember.
people saw this with the maps that they could come. They came all the way up from the other end and then couldn't get out. It was difficult to back up. And then they tried going through the field. There wasn't much of a fence there, the farmer's field. And that's when through the school playing fields. And then the farmer would have to come and get a tractor and tow them out. I think he made a nice bit of money that way.
Hello. Where are you going? You're going the wrong way. I think you need your owners a call. You go on. Where's it?
I say usually tend to think of them because of where we walk as being on hilltops. But they are in other places. And I remember seeing it on the map and I went up to it once, but that's before they put all this fencing here.
This brick wall, is it the boundary?
That is the boundary.
For Heaton
As you can see,
Park,
it was going this way and then it stopped dead there
Yeah.
because the reservoir was built part in and part out of the park. But that was where the bridleway did come down here. But then it was diverted up there when they built the reservoir.